What's up, Fast, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Apex Legend for Dummies, a series where I go over every single legend on the list and give you 3 do's and 3 don'ts for every single one of them. And today we're going over the Queen of Apex herself, arguably the best legend in the game depending on who you ask. That's right, we're going over Queen Wraith today. She was my original main, so I think I know a thing or two about playing as her. So yeah, let's get straight into this video. But before we get into this video, remember, at some point in your life you need to check out the video in the top right corner, which is my previous video, because I did Rampart for Dummies. So our newest legend to the game, Queen Rampart. I've done a Dummies video for her, so if you're struggling with Rampart, make sure you click that video in the top right corner. And straight into this video now. You guys all already know that we always start this video with the golden rule, and the golden rule is always the same. It's know how you play. Remember, everyone plays the game differently. Everyone's good at certain things and not good at certain things. So just figure out what works best for you, and then we can go from there. So with that said, we can get straight into do number one. Do number one with Wraith is to flank. Wraith is literally the smallest character in the game. She's got the smallest hitbox in the game, so she's the hardest character to hit in the game. And that means she's kind of like the easiest character to get by in little places. You got to play with her kind of like a little rat. So with Wraith, you always want to be flanking. Flanking is kind of coming in from the side or coming in from a different angle, coming in from behind, if that makes any sense. You kind of want to creep up on the enemy and get them when they're not expecting it. So if you watch all of these, or at least most of these gameplays, you'll see that more time than not, the enemy is not shooting at me. I've come out of nowhere and just clapped them from the side. So here we go. Watch this one here. See how they're already shooting at my teammates. I've come from the side. I've come from the left side. See, I haven't pushed up. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for them to make a move. I see him there. Start shooting. Boom. He's down. This guy sees me, so obviously I have to shoot him head on. Clap him too. And the other guy's across the bridge, so I'm just waiting. Take this guy out. Reloading. He's dealing with my teammates, getting from behind. Easy peasy, squad wipe. Now, the way I play as Wraith is very similar to the way I play as Lifeline, in a sense that I don't really want to be the center of attention. But the main difference between how I play as Wraith and Lifeline is when I play as Lifeline, I'm usually trying to stick close to at least one teammate. With Wraith, I don't actually want to be near my teammate. So over here, you're going to see a flank from this side. It gets messy. I'm getting shot from 2 sides now. But this is the main difference between Wraith and Lifeline. Wraith can get away from that kind of stuff. She can go through the void. She can become intangible and she can get away. Lifeline can't do that. That's why Lifeline's got to stick close to another teammate. So that's the main difference between how I play as Wraith and Lifeline. Although I'm still flanking, although I'm still not being the center of attention, Wraith can be on her own because she can get away, she can make portals, she can phase, etc, etc. If you want to check out how to play as Lifeline, don't forget, top right corner, watch that video, Lifeline for Dummies. So in this example over here, I'm trying to flank. I don't actually realize that there's only one guy left and he's really weak, but this is just an example of what I was trying to do. So I've made a portal over here, and if you see, if the team was fully still there, they would have to be shooting in 2 directions, because I would be over there and my team would be inside the cave. But like I said, I clapped him easily. I didn't realize he was the last one left and he was super weak. Now over here, watch what I do here. Like I'm all over the place on this one. Like I never want them to know where I'm coming from. So obviously I come over here, go straight through the first door, clap this guy. These guys are in revenant stage, so obviously it doesn't count, but clap these guys. Watch how I go straight to the other side. I'm going to the other door, but I see the Octane come out. Clap him. Notice how I didn't stay at the same door. I'm rotating sides so they don't know where I'm going to come from. Go inside, clap this guy. This guy's over here, terrible shooting, missed all them shots, but pick up Caustic's banner, and then I come back to help Lifeline. I'm about to get ready to shoot, but these guys are sniping. I'm like, no, we're not going to do that. Kick the door. Most people will try and kick that door twice. I said, nope, I go around the other side. Bloodhound goes around the other side. There you go, squad wipe the whole team. And then now I can get my Lifeline back up. And then one more. Again, Lifeline's going on the right. Just go on the left. Splitting the teamwork up. You know, just flanking from different sides. And then this guy tries to clap me, but yeah, one that. And yeah, do number 1, make sure you flank with Wraith. Do number 2 is to always carry Thermites. Now, I do this anyway because Thermites are my favorite nade in the game, but it just works so well with Wraith, and I'm about to show you why. So we're indoors. Obviously, it's going to start getting a bit messy. I'm going to throw some nades, that's just how it goes. And yeah, with Thermites, this just works the best. Now, even though in this scenario I'm getting hit by his Thermite, if that was my Thermite, it wouldn't matter, because look, I can just phase out of it. So he's getting hit by Thermites, I'm not. If we're in a room and it gonna get really messy and really sticky, throw down some Thermites, let it get messy and phase out of there. It's got nothing to do with you no more, because you're in another dimension. Now, another thing I love doing while playing as Wraith is to make a portal trap. So you make a portal and then you throw a Thermite at the ground at one end of the portal. This is low-key a terrible example because I end up getting clapped because I didn't realize there was a Bloodhound behind me, but obviously just watch the video and see the thought process. So basically what's supposed to happen is the enemy comes through chasing you through the portal, then they start getting hit by a thermite. And the reason why I use thermites instead of arc stars and grenades is because arc stars and nades basically have a time limit. The thermite's going to be burning constantly from when you first throw it down, so if they chase a bit later it wouldn't matter because the thermite's still there, and then they'll probably retreat through the portal. You can go through it as well and start applying pressure, etc, etc. Over here's another example. I tried to rescue my lifeline before she gets firsted, but she ends up getting firsted, unfortunately. But it doesn't matter, I pick up the banner and I still use the same logic. Again, he doesn't take the bait, but if he did, I would have just clapped him because he would have been losing health already, and then I could just apply pressure to him. Also, I get to use my mobile respawn beacon. So just, you see the thought process there. If he had come through, he would probably run away, so I could have had time to use the mobile respawn beacon. And third and finally, do number 3 is to move the team. Now, over here, we're having a little fight. We clap and we win the fight. Octane goes down. Octane, I can't see, I'm blind. Someone goes down. Simple, just make a portal to put them indoors. It just makes it easier because we could get sniped, we could get shot, etc, etc. Just move the team. Don't let the team be in silly places. So got him inside, everyone's safe, everyone can loot up safely, etc, etc, heal up. Over here as well, we're about to go push a team. I think they're already fighting another team. Make a portal just makes it easier for your teammates to want to stay together as well. These are randoms I'm playing with, so it just, again, makes it easier for them. Like, if they see you making a portal, they'll probably take it, and then that means they're more likely to stay together with you as a team. Over here as well, my Mirage goes down. Again, it's a scenario where there's 3 teams fighting, so it could get messy. I need to get him out of there. He's in the middle of kind of just nowhere. I need to get him behind, I take some shots, some crap shots, I miss all of them. I need to get him somewhere safe so I can res him because we ain't got a lifeline or nothing like that. So put him behind the box. For some reason I accidentally got through the portal. Wasn't supposed to do that, but yeah, see how he's out the fight now. He's safe. The other 2 teams are probably fighting each other, whatever. That's none of my business. I can get my guy up safely. And this is a really good one here as well. So we've got the vault and we've got a team coming from the, I guess, the higher up side of the vault where the train station is. So I've made a portal to the other side. This is still risky because we could still get pinched, but the portal was there to just kind of aid us in case we need to maneuver a lot. So I made a portal from the vault to going down towards the lower side. And then the team starts coming. See, now I have the bright idea to make a shield swap at the end of the portal. So if they do push really hard and they start clapping us, if I run back through the portal, I can shield swap and I've got a full shield. So now I've going up to do some damage. We end up clapping them anyway. But again, it's just a thought process, seeing what I'm doing. So if I did have to run away, clap this guy, clap the both, boom. If I did have to run away, at least I could run to a full shield rather than running and I'm like naked.
Good choice.
Loot up a little bit, go back. See, I start getting lasered a little bit. Now I've gone straight back to the portal. I'm getting ready to run away. I don't take the portal because I don't need to, but watch how I'm playing the portal. I'm near it, I'm safe. If I need to run, I can just run. But I don't need to, and I come back out and then we start shooting again. And here's another one. My team's gone down. I need to save them. I'm weak. This is armed and dangerous, so like there isn't even any heals. So I'm healing up. I tried to go up and get the lifeline. I hear their lifeline coming. I'm like, crap, taking some shots, miss. Thank God for this lifeline. Like, this lifeline pretty much saved the team by not being stupid. So I'm watching. I can see that she's dropping down to get to a safer position. This is how you should be playing, by the way. Watch my video Apex for Dummies about not being lazy when it comes time, when you get knocked down. Don't be lazy. Help the team out. So lifeline goes to a smart place. I can res lifeline. Gibby, I don't know what Gibby was doing. He was in the same place he got clapped from. This is about 2 minutes worth of gameplay. He was in the same place. He didn't move. But anyway, I'll go rescue him anyway. Lifeline's gone to a really smart place underneath the bridge. And then I come over here to res him. He didn't even move towards the portal. Do you see what I'm saying? Just lazy. But yeah, do number 3 with Wraith is to definitely move the team. And now we can get into the 3 don'ts. Don't number 1 with Wraith is don't fight Gibby under any circumstance because you're not going to win and you're definitely going to die.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Okay, I'm capping. You can fight Gibbies and you can beat them in a fight, but what I'm trying to say is it's just a very bad matchup. So if you remember, in my Lifeline video, I said Lifeline is low profile, which means she takes extra damage per bullet. And if you remember in my Gibby video, if you haven't watched that, click the video in the top right. I said that he is fortified. Him and Caustic are fortified, so they're the opposite. They take less damage per bullet. So if you do the maths, as you can see, if one's taking more damage and one's taking less damage, obviously someone's at a huge advantage. So again, Wraith, like Lifeline, is low profile, so she's taking extra damage per bullet and Gibby is taking less damage per bullet. So it's a really bad matchup, and on top of that, Gibby's got the arm shield, so Gibby's got the most health in the game, so it is just a really bad matchup. But what you'll see in these two examples is that the reason why I was able to clap both these Gibbies is because in the first one, I was shooting first. I started shooting the Gibby first. I think I hit him about 4 times before he even started shooting me, so I had the upper hand on that one. And on the second one, I flanked the other Gibby and he had no shield anyway, so I just, again, had the upper hand. But in general, you don't really want to be picking one-on-one fights with Gibbies if you're playing as a Wraith, unless, again, you're really sweaty and he's really bad, or both. It's just like Pokemon. If you remember playing Pokemon, it's like a type matchup. If you're playing as a fire type Pokemon, it's not saying you can't beat a water type Pokemon, but it's just saying it's a bad matchup. You're going to have a harder time fighting a water type Pokemon than if you was a grass type Pokemon or electric type Pokemon. Now, don't number 2. Don't number 2 is don't stop moving. Now, this should be obvious while you're playing Apex, and it's basically true for every legend, but it just works so well for Wraith. Again, Wraith is the smallest legend in the game, so she's the hardest to hit, so you probably should be using your maneuverability as much as humanly possible. But with this, I want to speak mostly about running away from fights. Don't be scared to run away from a fight. And by that, I don't mean, again, run away to the other side of the map. I just mean run somewhere safe, heal up, pick the best position to flank from, etc, etc, etc. So you're going to see in a lot of these fights, I'm running away from a fight when I start to get a bit too low on health, and then I come back later after I've healed up or after I've got a better position. I see a lot of people, again, this is true for all legends, but especially Wraith, I see a lot of people like, they get hit and then they still try and take the fight, but it doesn't make sense because you're at a disadvantage because you've already started getting hit first, or you've got less health than the enemy. So why are you still in the fight? Run away, find somewhere safe, and then heal up and then come back to the fight. Over here, look at this, terrible shots. I've missed like 4 shots of the EVA 8. I'm low on health. Why am I gonna stay there? Like, phase out, get away, heal up, come back. And that's all I really do with Wraith, and then that's how I clap a lot of people. So the scenario is bad, get out of the way. Same thing's gonna happen over here. I start getting clapped back from behind by a lifeline. There you go, I'm out. I phased out, I'm out. Throw in a nade. Look at this, terrible shots. I don't hit any of the shots. It's going bad for me, look. Just run away, acquire some talent, and come back. Don't just stand there shooting and missing. Same thing here, terrible shots. I don't think I hit any of these. Wingman shots. Miss, 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 miss. I'm getting hit. I haven't hit him a single time. Terrible. I ain't hit this guy either. Then I get hit by a caustic gas. I'm out of there. Like, I can't see what's going on. It's just all around bad. I ain't hit a single. It's like 12 shots I just missed. And the third and final don't. Please, for the love of God, don't get pinned. This is so annoying. I hate playing with Wraiths that don't understand this concept. So everything's just going bad. The team's in a really bad position. You have to remember, Wraith can get the team out of there. I don't know why people don't do this, but it's so annoying. So my team's down. I've just clapped this caustic. I don't really know what's going on. It's a bit messy. I'm about to die here. Look at this. I need to get the team out of here. Look how bad this position is. Wraith can get us out of here. So I drop a portal, phase. Our caustic's already got traps in this building as well, which is super helpful as well. And I put it there. Pop the trap. I tried to get the lifeline first, but obviously I missed, but it doesn't matter. Like, just get someone up is better than nothing. Get the team out of there. If the team's in a really bad position, don't allow the team to get pinned. It's so annoying when you're playing with a Wraith and you're just in a corner and you're just looking at this guy like, you gonna put us out of here? We're just gonna die. And then they just let you die. Same thing over here. You can't see it, but there's 2 teams kind of shooting at us. This isn't as bad as the situation before, but still, don't stand there like a silly duck. Move the team to somewhere where it's, you know, safer and we can get height, we can heal up properly, probably fresh loot. It's just so silly. Over here is more of a solo example of not getting pinned, but I'm in this corner, I'm in this tunnel. It's looking a bit bleak. Phase out, move, reposition. I go up top. My teammate comes down, he gets clapped, but I still managed to finish the kill just because I didn't allow myself to get pinned down. See how it's all tying in with things like don't stop moving and move the team. Like, don't allow yourself to get pinned. So that's it, fast gang. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and most importantly, hope you guys learned something. As always, we're going to go for the recap for the people with terrible memory like myself, and we always start off with the golden rule, which is to know how you play. Remember, everyone plays the game differently, everyone's good at certain things and everyone's not good at certain things, so just see what works best from you and then go from there. With that said, we're going to get straight into the 3 do's, starting with do number 1, flank. When you're playing as Wraith, make sure you're flanking, hit them from all kinds of angles, don't let them see where you're coming from because you're really small. You can definitely slip by the enemy's radar, obviously not like Crypto and Bloodhound, but you get what I'm trying to say. Get them from different angles, from the left, from the right, up top, from behind, whatever. Just always try and flank them and you're going to be just fine. Do number 2, make sure you're carrying Thermites. You can pull off some crazy combos with Thermites, and again, you can phase out of them, so don't worry if it gets a bit too messy. Even if you don't want to use it for combos, like, to me, Thermites are the best nade anyway, so just try them out and, you know, use them defensively as well. I do that quite a lot and see what Thermites are really about. And do number 3, make sure you're moving the team, reposition the team, whether it's to get them out of, you know, a silly spot, or you want to go push a team real quick. Like, move the team. That's literally the whole point of Wraith's portals. Like, she's supposed to reposition the team, so make sure you're doing that at all cost. Don't number 1, don't fight no gibbies because you're always going to be at a disadvantage. Obviously, this is not supposed to be taken literally. Just remember the Pokemon analogy. If you've never played Pokemon before, well, it doesn't matter because I've explained it in the video anyway. Just take extra care while fighting gibbies and Corsics, especially gibbies. Don't number 2, don't stop moving. This should be a no-brainer. You should be doing this in Apex anyway, but don't be afraid to run away in fights as well, especially with Wraith. You have the phase, you can phase out, so yeah, don't be afraid to run away from the fight, but make sure you get back in to support your teammates after you're done healing up or repositioning. And third and finally, don't get pinned down. This is the worst thing ever. Like, it just blows my mind why Wraiths allow their team to just get clapped like that. Don't do that. Get your team out of there. Remember, you can create portals. You can also use your L1 to phase out while you're, you know, using the portal to even avoid damage. So, like, there's no reason you shouldn't be doing that to reposition. And yeah, that's how you play as Wraith, guys. As always, we're going to give Wraith a dummy rating from 1 to 5, 1 being the easiest to play as and 5 being the hardest. And I think I'm going to have to give Wraith a 4. Wraith is one of them players. She's like a player's player. You have to really be on it to play as Wraith. You know, with the running, the jumping, the sliding, climbing over walls, moving all over the place. She's definitely like a proper movement legend. So you can't really play sloppy with Wraith. Also, she's got low profile, so she can go down very easy, especially if you're playing against some sweaty guys. So you're gonna have to really be on it with the movement. That's why I said don't stop moving in this video. Like, definitely want to be moving with Wraith. Also, that coupled with her phase getting debuffed, it takes her longer to actually phase out now than it did before. I've played Apex since day 1, not even season 1, like literally day 1, and you can feel the difference between the old Wraith phase and her new phase now. So you have to be really ready, really sharp to play as Wraith. But yeah, she's definitely a fun legend, definitely rewarding to players as well. She's also pretty good as like a solo legend, so if you've got like really bad teammates, you can still pretty much survive till very late into the game by yourself, again, because you can run, you've got intangibility, etc, etc. So yeah, Wraith is definitely a really fun legend. I've really enjoyed playing as her, and I think she's definitely the queen of Apex for a very good reason. And yeah, that is it, fast gang. Once again, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Most importantly, hope you guys learned something from the video. Make sure you drop a like, drop a comment, drop a subscribe, and also down below, make sure you let me know your 3 do's and your 3 don'ts for Wraith in the comments below. And yeah, subscribe, turn the bell notification on, all of that good stuff. The next video, I don't know what it's going to be or when it's going to be, but it's most probably going to be a Kingdom Hearts videos because I'm about to go hard on Kingdom Hearts right now. So if you're a Kingdom Hearts fan, make sure if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Follow me on Twitch as well because obviously I'm going to be streaming. And yeah, that's it, fast gang. Big peace out. Kingdom Hearts stuff coming soon. I can't wait. Meet me in the bathroom stall if you're down for it, or take 2 more shots cause